On today's video, we're going to talk about Kaido's second-hand man, King, and explore ways to trash the enemy's entire hand. And welcome to
Lucky Low Gaming.
This is the channel where we explore the under-the-radar, underused, and underloved, so comment below which leaders you'd like to see next. King is a 4-life purple and black leader. His leader effect is that you can minus 2 Dawn to either draw a card if you have 5 or less, or you can minus 2 to your opponent's character. We are building the trash variant of King. There have been some other popular builds going around using these two cards, namely Black Yellow Linlin and Gecko Moria. But by using King, we get access to Jack, the real MVP of hand trash. Jack really makes the hand trashing component complete. Here's the full deck list, and what makes this deck great is its access to Onigashima Island, searchable Animal Pirate Jack, black cards with hand trash, and hand draw with the leader ability. Let's break this down into individual segments. First up, the core of the engine, the hand trash. First, we have Perona, a 2k counter, and when played, if the opponent has 5 or more cards, they trash a card. Then, we have a new OP-09 card, 2-cost Pudding, with the same effect. Next, we have one of my favorites, Negative Hollow, forcing a random card to be trashed, and its trigger activates its own effect. Then, we have 9-cost Black Kaido, which, because his effect is an activation, can be paired with leader effect to kill any 9-cost body and force the opponent to trash a card. Finally, we have Jack, and his ability is, when attacking, you can minus 1 Dawn to make the opponent trash a card. This honestly is so incredibly threatening, and if he stays on board, it can go bad quickly for the opponent. Next up, we have the Dawn Ramp and Re-Ramp, Onigashima, Pudding, Ulti, and Bon Clay. I have been thinking about cutting the Bon Clay and or the Pudding because it just feels awkward to play most of the time, so either of those could be substituted for something else. Then we have the 2k counters and blockers, which is mainly comprised of the Dressrosa blockers, but I added Sanji because he's nice to play after the 9-cost Kaido or your leader effect. The endgame cards are black and purple 9-cost Kaido as well as 9-cost Big Mom. Any of these plus Ice Age can clear any body, and 9-cost purple Kaido combined with this ulti allows you to use Kaido's on-play effect and the next turn be back at 9 Dawn, which feels extremely nice. Let's get into the game plan. If you don't have Onigashima Island, you want a mulligan for it. And if you're going second, you can drop your 2-cost Pudding or Negative Hollow to start being annoying early. Once you're at 3 or 4 Dawn, you want to play your island and start ramping. The next turn you have a few options. You can play Jack, you can swing, play ulti, play Bon Clay, play Barrachio Bomber, play a blocker, play more hand trash, or a mixture of any of those. The following turn that you'll be at 9 or 10 Dawn, and you can play a 9-cost while clearing the board or gaining a life. Once you're at 9 or 10 Dawn, you want to make sure to counter aggressively to make use of Rebecca, Sabo, and Barto, thus ensuring you're at less than 5 cards so you can use your leader ability to draw cards as well. Now, this deck definitely struggled into meta decks, but against any other non-meta decks, it was about a 50-50. And as an added bonus, it's insanely fun to continuously make your opponent trash cards. Here's a few sped up games, but comment below what you think about these trash variant builds that keep popping up on the sim.